All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Grumpy's Gaming Garage. I am your host, CJ Baker. You can find me on Discord and Tumblr at Grumpy Kerber, and this time I actually have it in the description. If you go back to the older streams and for the future streams, it's going to be in the description for you. You know how to spell it, everything else. It's July 5th. It's the day after the 4th. But that doesn't mean the fireworks have to end yet. No. You see, I'm going to the Wasteland. I'm crawling into the Wasteland. And I'm going to have a little bit of a fireworks show. Last night I got it set up. So hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Trying to think here. I'm thinking on waiting until towards the end. Probably when I'm gonna start what the hell is the word I'm thinking of now? Having a brain fart. Winding down. When we start winding down for the stream, then I will do the fireworks show. But you voted on Tumblr. I'm playing Fallout 4 now. I'm not starting a new game. I'm just gonna continue. Excuse me. I'm just gonna continue from my already pre-existing character, because there's definitely missions I have to catch up on, and now the real question is, which mission do I want to start working on first? And I will admit, I have not played this in a couple weeks. I've been focusing on playing other games, but you voted for Fallout. We're playing Fallout, and besides, it's the day after the 4th. Very, very appropriate setting. Very appropriate. Shit, I'm trying to think here. Starting in September, I will announce more.
I'll try to make myself useful.
Shut up, John. In September, I'm planning on bumping up the streams and actually planning on doing 2 streams a week. Nothing is set in stone yet. Like I said, I'm planning in September. I want to bump it up. I want to do, 2 streams a week. At least start putting out more content. Because that's the one thing I've been wanting to do on my YouTube channel for the longest time, is to start pumping out more content. And I like doing these streams, and as long as you guys like watching them, I will continue to enjoy making them. And I honestly do enjoy making them regardless. I'm planning on Mondays. We're going to be adding Mondays. So, at least of right now, I'm planning starting in September. It's going to be every Saturday and Monday for the stream. Also, hopefully I fixed the audio a little bit better. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the game a little bit more. Again, like I've said before, if I'm too quiet and if the game's too loud, please let me know, and I will fix that. But other than that, let's see. I'll run over here real quick so show you guys what I have set up here. So I got my fireworks set up here, and I also have a bunch of, where is it? It's in here. I also have a bunch of fireworks shells. I don't have enough fertilizer to do more of them. I gotta hunt down more for that. But what you see here with all these fireworks shells, it's all I have. It's all I have. But let's start some missions. I recently added the Nuka-Cola DLC. I already had all the DLCs for the game because I bought the Game of the Year edition. And when I first started, at least this character, because I wanted to go through Fallout 4 again because it had been a while. I only installed at least all the other DLCs and Far Harbor. I just chose not to install the Nuka World one. That one I'm gonna do on my own time, maybe, because this is one of those missions where once you get on the little subway car thing to Nuka World, there's like this very, very long sequence of like trials and enemies you gotta kill and other little activities. I know there's like something that you're in like a gassed room, and you gotta turn all the valves or whatever to shut the gas off and proceed to the next area. And that whole thing is like at least an hour, and that's casual, like casual playing. It's at least an hour. And I don't want to bore you guys with that, but I will bore you guys with all the other stuff. Let's see here. What do I want to start with? Now, I know some of these are in Far Harbor, and the problem with Fallout is that it doesn't distinctively tell you other than the descriptions. Like, there's not a separate quest category that's, Far Harbor quests or Nuka World quests or Commonwealth quests. Like it's not sectioned like that. I'm sure there's a mod for it. Oh, and I also should emphasize for the record, this is vanilla. This is vanilla. I'm not playing with mods. The main reason is because I still want to try to get as many of the other achievements as I can. But I have played it with mods, and like Skyrim with mods, it is a pleasure it is a pleasurable experience to play. Hey, maybe that's one of the games I might do later on down the road. I might even stream Skyrim, and honestly, maybe I might even do that one in a Let's Play form. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just spitballing, but let's see. No, let's finish Echoes of the Past. Where is the offices building? There we go. I gotta check all my gear here real quick. Let's see. I could probably stock up on the shotgun ammo. Probably stock up on shotgun ammunition. But yeah, once I start to wind down, then I'm going to start loading these off. I will also have it set up and everything. Like I said, I got all the stuff hooked up here. And I've shot off a few of them because I did some testing last night. And it works pretty good. The only thing I just have to triple check is also the timing of when everything gets set off. Because I had to look it up online on the Fallout 4 Fanon wiki that was setting up the firework mortar, and then you have to have the generator that's connected to it, and then you have to have a terminal, and you can actually adjust the things. You can adjust the delay of when each firework goes off, and I'm actually impressed. It's a very cool feature. I didn't even know that with this game. Like, I've seen it, but I never used a lot of the stuff. I don't know. I just play for the survivalist experience, and honestly, these amazing graphics. Even if it's just the vanilla game, these graphics are just so amazing. Yeah, when years ago when I first bought this game, I was skeptical with Fallout. Now, I had seen gameplay of Fallout before. Yeah. I'm gonna do one thing here real quick so I don't have to deal with all these characters talking. Because I want to talk, not you. So years ago, I bought this game, and I bought the Game of the Year edition. It was on sale, and I was skeptical. Like I said, I'd seen gameplay of Fallout, but I was one of those people where I never understood the mass appeal of the game. I just viewed it as like one of those overrated games, kind of, sort of like Call of Duty and others. But I figured, it's on sale. The Game of the Year edition was like $20 because I think the full version was like 60 or 80 or something. And it was a good deal at the time. And I played it a little bit because I knew it was like, because the one thing I knew is that it was like a mix between Skyrim and Call of Duty, like a lot of first-person shooters. I thought, okay, you know, I kind of like first-person shooters a little bit. I played a little bit of Call of Duty. I'm okay with it. It's not that bad. And little did I underestimate, because there are some games that can really piss a person off. And this is one of those games that really pisses me off sometimes. It really pisses me off. It can. Sometimes I stop playing it for a while for that reason. Let's see. Actually, one thing I really can do is I can take the master audio and lower just a little bit. Lower that more. Yeah. Okay. I need shotgun shells. The only thing, the one thing I will complain about with Fallout 4 is that as you play this game a lot, the dialogue does get really repetitive. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but it does get very repetitive sometimes. Let me tell you. All right. Yeah, I gotta make sure I have all my stuff cleared out. Because the one thing I remember, I believe this is an area where once I go in, it's going to be a pain to get out. So, I'm going to hop into, arguably, I think, the best power armor in this game. And this is DLC power armor. I did a quest to get it. The X2 power armor. It's not fully upgraded because I don't have all the perks for it, but that's all good. Alright, now let's actually go to the Atlantic offices. But there's one last thing I should probably do real quick, because I did this yesterday and I'm realizing I should probably have the space to be safe. So in the settlements, for those that don't play Fallout or not too heavily into it, you can build these things. Which, yeah, it's supposed to increase the happiness within your settlement, but you can use them, too, for benefits and for perks. You can use the bench press to increase your strength, to get a boost in your strength, as you can see on screen. And then the pommel horse, that one increases your agility. And it's very useful. Like, there's, like, a lot of ways that you could really add, extra like stats or whatever, considering that this is a lot of RPG. There's a heavy RPG elements in it in this game, but it's all good. Alright, we're heading to those Atlantic offices and getting this shit done. And I got plenty of fusion cores. I got 36 of them. Then again, I'm at level 50, so come on. There we go. Yeah, this is one of those areas, I think, where once you get in, there's like I think there's a quest, I thought there's like a separate quest associated with this, but I might be wrong. Like I said, I have not played this game, like, fully, even like this far into the game for a very long time. But there is one weapon I am still searching for in this playthrough. Oh, yeah, nope, oh, nope, I remember why I didn't come here. They have those gamma guns. And those things do a shit ton of radiation damage, and I hate those fucking things. Sorry, I just gotta focus. I forgot about this area. I don't even have any weapons on me. There we go. Flipping and flopping. That's I gotta love this game sometimes. It just works. To quote the person responsible for this game, it just works. It works. Let's see Enclave 1. Is mine any better? Don't know if there is a difference in that. No, I'm not so sure. Leave it. There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sorry, I was zoning out here and just focusing on this. But now there is one particular weapon in this game that I had done a playthrough a couple years ago. I've since deleted the file, but there was a weapon that I had found, and it's one of the DLC weapons. And it's the two-shot Western revolver. It's a special weapon, one of the weapons with a little star by it. And with the gunslinger perk maxed out, because you have to have it maxed to upgrade the weapon to the fullest. Let's just say that weapon becomes effectively the most overpowered weapon in the game, at least in my opinion. Because that thing with the two-shot, that thing does like at max almost 500 damage per shot, if I remember correctly. I think it was about 500. Okay, I gotta get that guy down there. That's okay. Yeah, there's like a few certain areas you can find that two-shot Western revolver, but I don't remember where in the heck I don't remember where it was. I found it somewhere. I think it was somewhere in Far Harbor where I got it the first time around. And ever since then, I've been trying to find that weapon again because it's such a damn good weapon. It's so overpowered, but it's overpowered in all the right ways. to blow up the vertibird. Ooh. Oh, that thing's nothing. Screw that thing. Turn this up just a little bit more. Well, that takes care of that. Enclave Hellfire. Ooh. I'm taking that. I'm definitely gonna take that. I'm gonna take that to be safe too. Now I can head back to Sanctuary and drop off my stuff and then go back out wandering in the Wasteland again. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, like I said, I do apologize if I do seem very quiet. A lot of it is I'm just mainly trying to focus on the game. But I don't know. It's just a chill. It's just a chill stream. It's nothing too fancy. Don't really want it to be too fancy, anyways. The only thing that sucks about this game sometimes is it's loading. So sometimes the loading it can take a bit, especially once you get far like later into the game like this. Also, one thing I've experienced this, like as you level up, or at least I've noticed on the Xbox One version, as you progress your character, the game tends to likely crash more. So this is also a good reminder for myself sometimes to save. Also, using handheld weapons works really, really well with saving ammo, obviously. And even change it, and it's also good for changing up the gameplay style too. It just depends on the handheld weapon, and then another part of it also depends on what perks you have that benefit from using you know, physical weapons and not guns. About carrying too much. I got the perk enough to where I can at least fast travel while over encumbered, which it's kind of a shame Skyrim didn't have that ability in the game, but it should have. Nah, I like that Fallout 4 has that feature where you can still fast travel while you're over encumbered. Definitely gotta save the bears. I am over encumbered though, so I do have to. I gotta drop the stuff off, and I gotta sell stuff. Oh, that should be fun. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, where the hell is that robot?
Let's see what you got.
I don't know why in the heck we just go into his house. Like, you're supposed to be open 24/7. what I'm probably gonna do for this week, and I'm gonna be 100% real. I am gonna probably keep this stream a little bit on the short side, only because I'm still tired for last night. I got to bed at around midnight, and been up since like 7:30. I had to wake up so I could get ready, so I can get everything set up for the stream. And, yeah, what I am going to do, I'm gonna head back to Solitude, drop off my stuff, go back to that other place, finish up what I was doing there, and I think we're gonna have our little fireworks show and start winding down. Now we can go back here. Yeah, I'm hoping everyone had a good 4th last night. Hopefully you stayed safe. Didn't drink too much. As I trust me, I did drink last night, but I didn't drink too much. Peppermint's real cute with that missile launcher. Ooh, and I leveled up too. Nice. Alright. Let's get science rank 2. There's a lot of things you can't do in this game unless you have science. Alright. We're at the point of winding down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna store the rest of my stuff. And I'm going to get everything that I need set for the fireworks. Alright, first thing I gotta do is fast forward the time, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna mute my mic and turn off my camera. This way then you guys can enjoy the festivities of the fireworks show. And I do apologize. I know it's not much, but it is Fallout 4. You get what you get. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, but, okay. I gotta do one last thing here real quick with this. There we go. And there's one last thing I am gonna do here real quick with this. Back a little more. There. This should be pretty good. This should be pretty good. I'm just gonna load everything in here at once. Let's see, get down here real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna load everything in at once. So it's not a heck of a lot. I know it's not gonna look best, but happy belated 4th. It's the morning after. If it's during the day, try to block out the windows. Best experience in the dark. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed these little mini fireworks show. Yeah, like I said, I know it wasn't perfect, but I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of display. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Trust me, in real life, there's a lot less camera shake. I know I could have probably set up more of them, but the problem is trying to set everything up and time everything. That's the only drawback. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. But other than that, probably gonna call it here. I do apologize if this is a bit of a short stream this week, but I mean, obviously it's the day after the 4th. I know people are focusing on sobering up and focusing on other things, and I completely understand that. But other than that, I do want to thank everyone for tuning in, and if there was not anybody that tuned in, that's all good. For everyone who does watch the stream, who does watch this video, I hope you did enjoy it. You can follow me on Tumblr and Discord at Grumpy Kerber. It's in the description. And next week, I am doing something else PlayStation. And this is the big and, it's another Let's Play. It is another Let's Play. And this is not just a Let's Play, it is a good Let's Play. It's going to be a good one. Because it's a Let's Play of something that, and I will give my last hint. It's like I did this before years ago, but I sucked at it. And I didn't have the proper equipment that I do now to efficiently do it. But that's okay. I can efficiently do it now. And I do also apologize. I didn't wear my sweatband. They all have to get washed. It's been a very hot week this week, so yeah, my sweatbands are soaked and I gotta wash them. But other than that, you guys enjoy your weekend. Have a good rest of your day, and tune in next week because I'm going back to PlayStation, and I'm going back to something that's before PS2 because I'm doing PlayStation 1. It is a PS1 game. There is the actual last hint. And it is a game that I can only define as, for me, this is nostalgia. To the fullest extent, this is nostalgia for me personally. Bet you gotta wait till next week. Other than that, you guys have a great rest of your day. See you guys later.